Siberia. At an unearthed Hydro base of operations. You killed innocent people in Vienna just to lure us here, Zemo. I've thought about nothing else for over a year. But now that you're standing here, I just realized there's a bit of green in the blue of your eyes. How nice to find a flaw. You're Sokovian. Is that what this is about? Sokovia was a failed state long before you blew it to hell. No, I'm here because I made a promise. You lost someone? I lost everyone. Zemo's view on the events of Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron. And so will you. An empire toppled by its enemies can rise again. But one that crumbles from within? That's dead forever. I know that road. What is this? Sergeant Barnes? Howard? Did you know? Did you know Barnes murdered my parents? Yes. It wasn't him, Tony. Hydra turned him into a sleeper assassin. They had control of his mind. Bucky would never move. Do you even remember them? I remember all of them. Tony, please. This isn't gonna change what happened. I don't care. He killed my mom. Steve. That shield doesn't belong to you. You don't deserve it. My father made that shield. T'Challa. Do not worry, Captain. Zemo will not be going anywhere. Sergeant Barnes. I wanted to apologize to you for all that has happened. I believed you to be responsible for my father's murder, but I now know his death was the result of Zemo's machinations. It was you and Captain America who led me to uncover this truth. And for that I wanted to offer you my assistance. The mental programming you were forced to endure, transforming you into a Hydra assassin. I may know of someone in Wakanda who can assist in purging your mind of it. I don't know what to say. Thank you. First, I must deliver Zemo to receive the world's justice for his crimes against the United Nations. Understood, Your Highness. Bucky and I have a few last loose ends to tie up ourselves. I'll be in touch. The Raft. High security prison. Steve, for everything that's happened because of me, what I've done. I just wanted to say, save it, Buck. I've told you time and time again. I'm with you till the end of the line. Now I've got to save some friends who've done the same for me. Did you just see that blip on monitor 6? It looked like it was coming from told you he wouldn't leave us behind, Clint. Well, ain't you a sight? Sorry I couldn't make it here sooner. We'll try not to hold it against you. Finally. This has been fun, but believe me when I say that I am officially retired now. Understood, Clint. Go back home and take care of that brood of yours. Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon. Wanda Maximoff, aka the Scarlet Witch. Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye. Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man. You have got to enjoy the time you've got with the ones you love while you have it. That goes for you too, Mr. Lang. Thank you again for your help. Wanda, did you have anywhere in particular you'd like us to drop you off? Just need to meet up with an old friend. Wakanda. Office of T'Challa. Weeks later. Captain, I assure you this is the only way. In order for Sergeant Barnes to be cleansed of his programming, he will have to return to cryo-sleep stasis so the Wakanda Design Group can do its work. I still don't know about all this. Of course, it's up to Bucky. I've got to give it a shot. If you think there's a chance you can make it work. The scientist leading this initiative is the most gifted in Wakanda. I'd trust her with my life. Shuri, please explain the safeguards you are taking to ease some concerns. Of course, brother. We are using our most sophisticated bioscanners to create a one-to-one digital representation of Sergeant Barnes' brain. All the progress we make will be tested and retested again in the digital construct, so there will be no damage in any way to the actual physical tissue. Trust me. Months later. I'm your best bet on this. You say you've made a breakthrough. I said you needed to come and see what I've been doing so I can impress you with my genius. You tell me what it is you've done and I'll decide whether or not to clap for you. Fine. But for you to fully appreciate, you should understand how hard it is to do what you asked of me. It's not as simple as erasing mental programming outright. There's no delete button here. And a majority of his programming is linked to trigger words. The last thing we want to do is remove all of who Sergeant Barnes is, his loves, his hates, his quirks, his whole personality when trying to destroy what Hydra made him to be. The hardest part is rooting out the extent of his memories that have the greatest amount of control over his physical actions. The ones that have been manipulated due to their deep emotional trauma. Of which there are very, very many. I'm waiting on the part where you tell me the good news. I've been running an algorithm that will be able to flush the influence of the trigger words out while retaining the core context and content of those original memories. Essentially, I should be able to reboot him. But more exciting is that this algorithm should provide even greater advancements in Wakanda's own artificial intelligence applications in the near future. It's so much simpler than that silly shortcut Tony Stark took in creating Ultron. Of course, that's 'cause I'm smarter than him. It sounds like you've put a lot of thought into telling me how smart you are. But I believe you are right. At the very least for now, Sergeant Barnes can dream in peace. And I'm sure that would make Steve Rogers happy to hear. Wherever he is now. Syria. Okay boys, our friendly terrorist shipment is headed your way. Copy that, Natasha. Finally. These Chitauri-fueled weapons will provide us the firepower we need to lay waste to the regime. What further proof do you need that the US is on our side? That's about as much as I needed to hear. Huh. Guess my old KGB contacts can still pull through in a pinch. We should move fast. Won't take long for them to point to us as the turncoats. Just need to make sure we get these Chitauri components stripped and unusable before another Splinter Cell tries to take a crack at modifying them. Sure you don't want to call Tony in on this, Steve? I'm sure he's got enough on his plate. Where's the chatter take us next? Sam? Lebanon. Alright, let's keep at it. After all, every little bit helps. Avengers compound. After everything that's happened, how can I not feel guilty? I got distracted. Didn't focus on the real threat that's coming. That up there, that's endgame. How are you guys planning on beating that? Together. We'll lose. Then we'll do that together too. If I made the call, I'm sure Steve will answer, but will that be enough? Can't think of it that way. If I'm gonna prepare for the end of all things. I'll have to figure out how I can do it alone.